Okay. Can everybody hear us just fine? Okay. Can everybody hear us just fine? Okay. Can everybody hear us just fine? Okay. Can everybody hear us just fine?
Stop it. Pause the sound.
Okay.
That's why I asked you this.
Okay. So, what should we be muting then?
Please mute the sound from the Twitch stream.
Alright, is everything better now? Yes.
There we go. Good.
Perfect. Okay.
It's okay, everyone. Chris is bad at things.
Wonderful, wonderful. Alright. Not the best.
No.
No, here, let's move it over a bit more. Alright.
Why is that just more focused on you? There we go. There we go. And now we have the terrible glare. Jesus Christ. Hate this game. Not playing anymore.
You want me to get a lamp or something?
Now it's terrible. I don't care. It's playing soon. We're good.
We're good. Okay.
We're good.
So we need to. It looks like Shuriken has got internet again. So let's see if he's online. He is not online yet now. So let's figure out what's going on. Shuriken is, I believe, Ryan Benner. I think his name is.
This should actually. This should be good. I'm just gonna do it here.
Yes. So it says that his internet is back on. So we'll see if everything. Oh, that's perfect. The glare's no longer a problem.
Yay!
Yeah. So we will see if everything. He is online, everybody. This is wonderful.
Invite him, and then if you
Yes.
care to go back to the Twitch stream really quick, we can actually start this off correctly.
Absolutely. Go on for round 2.
Did you click back to this Twitch stream?
Oh,
So I can
right.
actually see it Real quick and see what people are
Okay,
saying.
so this is what it looks like right now, everybody.
Chris, take your top off.
Well, no.
So this
I need
will
to-
pretty much be our setup, or we hope to. We're still adjusting this a little bit here and there. I am not in the camera at all, and that's fine. Thank you, darkness. And now
Thank
to
you very
start this
much,
off correctly. Ladies and gentlemen and summoners of all ages, I am Frank the Great Grizzly of the North, and you are watching the first in a mini of a match for the UC Summer Tournament. I will be shoutcasting this game and many others along with a few other people, and tonight my shoutcasting co-host is the one, the only, the incredibly blonde, Chris Postel.
Thank you very much, Austin, for the wonderful introduction. Alright, so, looks like we need to re-invite Butt Frustration, and then we'll be... What a
So
wonderful
pro.
moment. Okay, so...
We're so pro.
We're on spectate mode right now.
We just need to invite the last few people and we will be on our way.
Indeed. Okay, so... We have Scene Jenkins, Catholics, Daragard, and Miggy for Team 4, and then we have Zep, Frozen, Hectix, David is King for Team 1. Butt Frustration and Shuriken are here. Catholics, you have invite powers.
I don't know. He's probably not watching the stream. Streaming 101, friend.
Yes.
I should have thought of this earlier. I have a good plan. Continue the stream. I shall return momentarily.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. So we have Shuriken somewhere. Is he even online again? And he just went offline. Well, looks like internet issues are happening again. This is a perfect example of why we've given you guys a week to arrange your matches with everybody, so issues like this don't end up happening in the near future. Okay, Shuriken154 is back online. He's in the game right now, and we're just waiting for Butt Frustration to log in. Does anybody know if he will be logging in to join us or not? Austin left to go get something real quick, and so we will see him back momentarily. But Frustration says he is online, but he is not accepting our invite. It says he is online and available right here. We need to re-invite him. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to remake the game real quick so he can accept, because there's apparently an error with the coding thing. Alright, so we're going to remake the game real quick. And we'll re-add everybody from every team. There's Butt Frustration. David is King. Derrigard. Frozen. Catholics. Miggy, Scene Jenkins, Hectix, Zep. Am I missing anybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I am missing one person. I'm missing Shuriken.
You're pro. Incredibly, incredibly pro, my friend.
Yes, incredibly pro indeed. Okay, so. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's awesome. All right. So we've sent invites to everybody. This game no longer exists.
Just let me make the game.
All right. Once again, okay, Frozen, you have invites. This is why we do things not beforehand. Okay. Excellent. Alright, okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Technical issues of a first tournament. Everything to be completely expected.
Yeah, we are first timers here right now, and so.
Well, I just mean
us.
tournament in general.
Oh,
UC League, as we all know, was only created about 2 months ago, 3 months ago now,
Mm-hmm.
somewhere around there. And we've just reached our full power.
Full power, indeed.
But it's not even our final form.
Not even our final form. Okay.
Don't repeat everything I said.
Well,
You're not being cool, friend. It's okay. We can't all be Grizzlies. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Alright, so we are going to ask Frozen to make the game right now. So, hopefully he will do that.
Hopefully it'll work, or else we'll have to reschedule, and this will be all for naught.
No, it'll work, it'll work. It'll just might take a couple more minutes than expected to get started. Oh, Nick, we love you.
Professional casting at its finest, ladies and
Absolutely.
gentlemen. Wow.
Alright. Well, anticipated bans. Personally, I have no idea how this is going to go.
I honestly don't either. I don't believe I've really seen any of them play.
Mm-hmm.
Swap down spectate.
Yes, go into spectate mode. Alright, so this is from Team 5. Now we need to invite... You need to invite Derrigard, Scene Jenkins, Miggy 2011, I believe is his name. Shuriken what is it, 2-5? 1-5-4, not 2-5-4. All right. And then we also need to invite Catholics. And that should be everybody. So, finally we're getting things to work.
Yay!
And there was much rejoicing indeed. Alright, so we're looking at the match right now, and Team 1 has definitely an advantage here because they have one of our 2 diamond players, Frozen, aka Ryan Shea, on the team. However, they also have one completely unranked player, level 19, Brad Conyers. He is an exec member of Planet Lanet main staff, and he's been with Planet Lanet, the group, for a very long time. So he's actually quite new to the game, so we're kind of balancing out a very experienced player with a very inexperienced player.
And as we all know, experience doesn't always guarantee victory.
That's
there
very
are
true.
some times that I've defeated you in lane, and I mean, that's really about it. That's all you can really say at that point.
That's true.
Is there is the opportunity for success.
Now, at the same time, though, a team is also only as strong as its weakest link. And so we'll definitely see how Team 4 is able to use the difference in skill to deal with this. We created the teams in a way such that the high-ranked players were paired with very low-ranked players. While it says right here that some people are in certain divisions, they're also based on ranked teams, and so it's not their solo queue ranking per se. So that's also important to keep in mind. But Team 2 definitely has a more even composition, most likely, I would actually say, as compared to Team 1. Team 1 will definitely expect to win a couple of lanes, but who knows, they might also end up feeding one lane, and that could determine the entire outcome.
True. You can never underestimate the power of the throw. The
Absolutely.
throw, the most powerful ability in all of League of Legends.
Aside from lag.
Yeah, that's probably true. Probably true.
Alright, so is everybody ready? We're going to start the game. And all that was left now is for Frozen to click start, and we will begin the banning process of the first match. Oh, okay, we're not ready apparently. Oh, we're still trash talking.
Thank you, Shuriken.
Thank you very much. Let's just begin. Ryan, if you would do us the honors.
Rabble, rabble, rabble. Indeed.
Alrighty. So it looks like first pick is Frozen with the bans and Daragard for Team 4. So it'll be very interesting to see what lane Frozen decides to take, as well as what bans Team 4 tries to most likely throw against him. The first ban is
Kind
Ezreal,
of expected.
one of the most common AD carries in the game, I believe.
I'm actually not sure about that.
I
I'd
think
have
I'm
to look that
looking
up.
the stats. Up until recently, it was Ezreal for the longest time, and now it's Caitlyn and Misfortune.
True. I do believe you're correct. But then the other thing is you have to consider a lot of these people have played with each other, so they know who they're good with and who they're not.
Absolutely.
So, honestly, we're almost getting to a point where people, for example, ban your Cho'Gath just out of spite because they know you're good at it.
So
it could be that.
So it looks like Team 1 is aiming for a more wide range of
It is
selections.
best of 3.
It is best of 3.
I'm sorry if I don't answer your questions quickly. To see the chat more easily, we've moved it to another computer, so we can see it very quickly.
Yes, absolutely.
And I will try and focus on the game and on your questions.
Absolutely. So it seems Team 4 is attempting to ban out AP mids, while Team 1 is trying to ban a more wide range of champions. It seems that they've seen a really good Ezreal on the part of Miggy, Mr. Brian Roberts, who plays Pulsefire Ezreal quite well, as well as Hecarim and Amumu for obvious jungle, because a good jungler can control the outcome of a
You
game.
just got a message from Frozen.
I did indeed. Thank you, Rob.
Thank you.
Thank you for making it.
Also, whoever asked if it was Austin, it is.
Yes,
Whoever
this is indeed.
Sam the Panda is, I'm not entirely No, I don't know who you are in Not League.
Oh, a Yorick ban for the third ban.
That's interesting.
I don't know anybody who plays Yorick, so this would be very interesting to see.
That kind of makes me think that someone there on Team 1 plays Yorick quite a bit, so someone's trying to zone him out.
Well, if I had to guess the roles, I would say Frozen would be the AP mid. Brad as Zep would definitely be the support, as most likely a Tarek, I believe. David is king, butt frustration. I have no idea, but I would bet money that Hectix is our AD carry. On the opposing team, I'm not really quite as sure, but it looks like they're going for the Jarvan Jungle, a very and the Blitzcrank.
I'm honestly kind of surprised there wasn't a Blitz or a Thresh fan, just because of the pure power they have to support.
Absolutely.
Thresh and the pure poke, and Blitz and just the utility with the silence and the knockup and the grab.
And the speed, too, to make those plays.
True.
Yeah, it could definitely be very interesting. Diana is a very strong, tanky version of a Kali, you might say. So, in the right hands, it's probably actually even stronger than that champion.
It could be bad.
But so far, Team 4 is picking a much more tanky composition. Oh, there's the Tarek pick.
You're correct on the Tarek.
That was dead on.
Good work.
Thank you very much.
That's why you're president. And I control everything behind the scenes. I mean, gotta go.
Alright, David is king is up right now. He's picking Caitlyn. Okay. One would have thought Hectix would be the AD carry.
Perhaps they still have time to swap.
They do, and Hectix did say he was going to pull out a secret weapon. So
that is also true.
We're expecting good things from Daniel Prather. There is Prather. It's one of the two.
Names are hard.
Names are
I
hard.
honestly don't know, my friend. I don't know.
I'm doing my best to learn everybody's names. Actually, you could
Beard mind control.
You could actually bring up the names list so we can make sure that we get people's names correctly. It would be under the...
We'll do that just for you.
Thank you very much.
What am I looking for, my friend?
You would go under the files for the registries, and then we would take a look at their names. Anyway, Team 4 is up for the next round of picks with Miggy, 2011, and Shuriken, the guy who has had ping problems.
Trundle.
Miggy, the troll of the group, is picking Trundle.
I kind of could see that one.
Absolutely.
Having played with Miggy, I could see that.
After his Ezreal just got banned out, it looks like he is forcing to play the troll.
So now the question is, do you think it'll be a Trundle support or a Trundle top or really what? Because I can see the applications of Trundle support. I can, with the ultimate and the small wall.
Oh, nope, it was just a troll right there.
Miggy's going for mid.
Looks like so. He's going to be facing, most likely, Ryan Shea, the Diamond 1, as Frozen. Best of luck to you. Oh, nope, there's a Scion pick. Looks like we'll see in the last couple seconds what he really decides to play.
Though, if it is Diana mid... and he swapped again.
And he's the AD carry. Yes, Ezreal was most likely banned out there. He plays a very well-played Pulsefire Ezreal. And butt frustration with the Trundle. Seems the troll of the day.
Trundle is honestly a powerful jungler, as well. He gets the incredible move speed from his AoE. He can stop people who are running just right away with the Pillar of Ice. And his ultimate is pretty much a mini Blade of the Ruin King.
It is. It turns tanks into squishies instantly.
Rough way.
He can... Trundle's main strength is being able
Elise
to...
Sin top. I can see it. I can see it versus Aurelia.
Absolutely.
Just for the pure escaping power and the getting in close, the gap closer.
Yeah, a well-played Lee Sin will beat many top laners. Especially if he starts level 1 cripple. That is incredibly powerful because the AoE damage as well as the movement speed slow, attack speed. You can outtrade them level 1, level 2. Go in for an all-in.
But if there's an early gank, the stun might get him for that one if he gets too close.
Absolutely.
An early gank can turn that top lane into a terrible time for pretty much anyone.
At the same time, Aurelia has insane burst damage after about level 4.
True.
With her hit and style, true damage versus a shield, we'll see what works best. Thank you very much, Ryan.
Thank you.
We're doing our best. We aim to please.
Once again, I don't know. This is your first time casting, right?
This is my first time ever casting.
Mine as well. So we're doing all right.
Absolutely.
Brofist.
Brofist. And it turns out the last pick for Catholics, their gold player, is playing Ari against Frozen.
I can see that. I really can, just due to the high mobility that Ari has versus Diana, who does have
those range
grab.
gap closers.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what is that grab called off the top of my head? I forgot.
Which,
do you remember? Her grab, her
lunar assault.
Not lunar assault. It's the one that pulls in. Someone help me.
Yeah, I've bought Diana, but I've never played her before. Actually,
No one's helping me. No one's helping me. It just proves that I'm still bad at this game, and I just have a lovely TV voice.
Yes,
that's all we got.
Yeah, but I do think that with the Flash and with her ultimate, as well as her charm, she could definitely prevent all-ins from
I'm not saying Diana has a grab. I mean the actual... when she stabs the ground, has the moon around her, and it pulls in.
Mm-hmm.
I need to brush up on champions I don't often play and their exact moves.
Well, I own Diana. I should know this, but in my defense, I've never played her once.
Indeed.
I bought her with riot points the day she came out, and I never touched her.
Alrighty, we have 3 minutes to go.
Absolutely.
Let's take a look, just based on pure team comp, what's looking good.
Alright, well, looks like Frozen has moved to top lane Lee Sin. And he'll be sparring off against Aurelia's Shuriken, so we'll see how that goes. And then bot lane is going to be a Caitlyn Taric combo against a Misfortune Blitzcrank combo.
See, that one could be very interesting. Just on the Blitz grab, if it hits Taric, he gets pretty much a free stun, and if Caitlyn can follow up with that, that could be a lot of damage on either of them, forcing either out of lane or setting up for a pretty good gank or just kill later on.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. I would
Neo
say,
Cypher, you're my favorite. Moonfall, that's what it is.
absolutely. Thank you, John, for that.
Also, Cyclops.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I said that as well.
Yes, thank you as well. I will.
And that is true. Luxor has a good point. Taric is probably a less skilled player, just on the pure amount of matches played.
And I was about to mention that because of the skill difference. I would definitely say that their support on Team 1, Taric, is definitely going to be the weak link of their team as well as in the lane. But between Hectix and Miggy, I would definitely say Hectix is probably the stronger AD carry between the two of them. So they have the weaker player and probably the stronger player. At the same time, though, Miggy and Scene, those two are good friends in real life. Miggy brought Adam Jenkins into the group. So I think they'll have better communication as well, and that's very important, especially in team games.
That is a possibility, but it also depends on how much these teams have played together outside. These teams have played together much more than another team. The communication is going to be better,
Absolutely.
and you're going to see better teamwork. But what I was getting at before this starts, because we only have a minute, just looking purely down at team comp, what are you thinking wins the day? Just out of pure utility on both sides.
I would say that in terms of... It really depends on how you start the team fight. Team
I just
1...
mean base comp. Base comp, what do you think?
Team 1 will be better at pushing towers, most likely. They will probably be better if a team fight lasts longer than 5 seconds. Diana can really just cross those gap lines and take out the AD carry. Lee Sin can bounce around the entire fight, and Caitlyn has that long range.
That is true.
At the same time, though, Team 4 has arguably a superior initiation as well as a poke. With those Blitzcrank grabs as well as the Jarvan knock-up and ult, followed by an Aurelia dash, stun, charm, mobility, and the Misfortune ultimate, it really could go either way. It all depends on how the teams manage to initiate a fight. And so, we are going to be loading the game. What?
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 Nothing.
Nothing. I didn't hear a word. And we see an Officer Caitlyn skin, Foxfire Ari, Mafia. Ooh! Piltover Customs Blitzcrank. We are in for a treat today, ladies and gentlemen. You don't get to see that skin very often. I think that was one of the first few legendary skins that really ever came out that had additional sound effects. And it's one of those skins that I've always would have liked to have on my resume, but I decided to opt in for Cho'Gath instead.
Fair. Well, if you want my opinion on overall team, just the utility of overall team, I think I'm honestly going to have to give it to Purple. I'm going to have to.
I think
just
so as
because
well.
of the pure mobility of Ahri versus Diana, that's good. And she can get in, she can pull people out of position with the charm. Aurelia is, well, Aurelia, she has that huge burst damage even when she's tanky, and she has the stun.
Absolutely, and the AoE damage too with her ultimate.
Misfortune, who has incredibly high move speed even early on and into late game. Blitzcrank with the grabs, and Jarvan with the ult. I think they could honestly clean up a lot of things, especially a combination of Jarvan, Blitzcrank, and Misfortune's ult. If they can get lucky and get them all inside, you have damage, trapped, and silent.
Absolutely.
So they could really damage a lot of people.
Alright, we are moving now from our pre-game mode to in-game spectation. You'll notice now on the stream that our faces are gone. We've done that so that we can optimally move around the map and bring you guys as close to action as we possibly can. So it looks like Team 1 is starting out with a fairly safe build. Lee Sin is going for the Fortify Elixir top.
Man, thank you.
Yes, you want to use the mouse as well.
Yes.
Alright. And it
Since
looks
we're
like
on-
Aurelia is starting for a safer version of Cloth 5. Aurelia has, both teams actually are going for Flash Ignite on the top lane, so Lee Sin has that ability with the Elixir Potion to start off with that all-in level 2 to possibly catch Aurelia off guard.
It's true.
I do
But-
think that if Aurelia can survive to level 7 or level 6...
Looks like we're possibly going in for an early first blood. If they
Oh, it
can
looks
get
like it. Looks like
possibly on Aurelia.
blue team is
Oh, they've
possibly
been
invading.
seen.
Oh, they've been seen.
Been seen, but Lee Sin's coming around the side.
Oh.
Lee Sin hit the Q, and she flashed.
Burn flash already. There's a stun.
And honestly, that's a good trade. They burn the flash immediately, which makes her much
Absolutely.
more susceptible to ganks.
And Aurelia starts recalling less than a minute and 30 seconds into the game. So before minions have spawned, she will be safe though in the meantime. Trundle is starting at the red buff, it looks like, and looks like he's not going to have any competition for that one. And it looks like Frozen might be playing mid lane. Were we wrong all along?
Well, it's very possible.
He started out with his Q, so yeah, that would definitely be
That would be a mid lane.
That would. And it looks like Brad with Tark is coming in to help heal the Trundle to make his life a little bit easier. And they're probably going to go for a Smiteless red buff.
That would be my
At the
guess on
same
this
time,
situation.
Jarvan is right about to start blue golem. Let's see who finishes first. Looks like both are going for the Smiteless. And Butt Frustration finishes the golem with over... Both teams finish their jungle with over 50% HP. And let's go to mid lane to see...
And they're both smiteless.
Absolutely. That's very important.
Which, honestly, you see that a lot more. Like this season. This season, with the add-on of the machete, you see smiteless a lot more.
Because you can afford to do so.
Exactly. And then the machete honestly builds into pretty good items with some of the spirit stuff. They do help quite a bit.
Absolutely. And it looks like Aurelia is being pressured, forced to farm under tower, but to no problem on her end. She's taking a lot of heavy poke from David, however. It looks like Lee Sin is going in for a jungle invade. Nope. Looks like Jarvan saw him and he is back out. Would you like to be in control of the mouse, sir?
No, I was just assisting. The directed camera is kind of weird for whatever reason.
And it looks like Butt Frustration is trying to go in for a level...
Frustration is coming in for the invade, hoping to probably catch Jarvan.
As well as mid lane. Mid lane is looking for an opportunity here. Butt Frustration is probably going to take the large golems. Nope, he's kind of being a little indecisive. If he gets caught, however, Aurelia can pop down from top lane. We can easily see this turn into a 2v1, depending on Diana's reaction.
It looks like Diana's about to get a gank.
And he's under half health for the Aurelia, so there's definitely that chance of an early stun.
It's a Lunar Fall.
Lunar Fall, absolutely. I don't think they're going to be able to...
Lunar Fall, I apologize. Oh!
I think they burn the Flash, so
burn the
top
Flash,
lane...
but here comes Trundle.
There comes Trundle indeed. So, looks like...
Bailing out.
Looks
he
like
is not going
sides.
to do that 2v1, which is honestly probably the smarter choice with Diana. Like
Yeah,
that.
and Diana is at critically low HP, everybody. Aurelia just has to simply use her Blade Surge.
Oh,
Looks
here we
like-
go. Oh, hit the charm.
Frozen looked like he was trying to do an all-in... Oh,
Here comes Butt Frustration.
Yep.
Here he comes right behind, and he got the tower. Burn the Flash,
right
and
there.
Lee Sin is stuck into the tower.
Oh, first blood on the Diamond player.
That was
Who would have seen
wonderfully
that coming?
played.
Wonderful play by Catholics. Absolutely beautiful.
Why are
Didn't
we
even
lagging?
use Didn't even use the. Are we lagging?
I think we are lagging. Oh, here comes Butt Frustration.
Trying to follow through on that all in.
Though I'm predominantly a caster, I'm going to try to find the course of this lag, what's causing it, and I'll be right back.
All right. So how do we? Absolutely. So let's take a look at bot lane. It looks like actually Hectix and Brad are.
Oh,
there's the
there
pool.
goes the grab.
But I don't think anything's going to come out of it. I think
Just
actually.
damage on Tarek.
I think they actually lost that trade.
I
Blitzcrank
wouldn't
is.
say they lost that trade.
Well, Blitzcrank has such low HP now that I don't think.
So does Tarek, and here comes the Jarvan
Oh,
Gang.
Jarvan Gang on bot lane with the slow.
And down goes Tarek.
All right,
And
2-0 for the
Hectix
purple
has burned
team.
the Flash,
And
and Hectix
Hectix
is getting out of there.
And Trundle is
Trundle's coming in to back him up,
once
but
again
it's not
a
needed.
little too late. It seems to be a recurring theme so far. A little too late on top lane, a little too late on mid lane, and now a little too late on bot lane.
So we've gone back to top, and we're observing. Hey.
Are we able to fix Order of Twin Portraits?
I honestly don't know.
I'm not sure either.
We are lagging. I'm honestly not sure what's causing this lag. I really have no idea.
Well, there should be a delay on the stream a little bit.
There is a delay on the stream, but that's not what would be causing the lag.
Click and drag the chant matchups in the UI. So would that be right here?
Yeah, that's what that is.
Okay, so Lee Sin is now going to be mid lane with Diana on top lane. We'll put Trundle at the very bottom. There we go. So now Jarvan. Ooh, wow. Lee Sin is getting punished. Absolutely punished. Alright, so we have... Is that a little better? Looks like Frozen is going to end up getting killed again. Oh, with a perfect flash. Absolutely perfect flash.
Frozen's bailing out.
He is indeed bailing out. Let's look at
And
the
here comes Ari. Ari might be coming in.
whoops.
That's why you don't control it. And we missed the kill, Chris!
We missed the kill.
Don't touch things!
I'm sorry, everybody.
Best streamers NA.
Best streamers
Oh,
today. Well, looks
missed
like
blitz grab.
yeah, quite a little bit of a miss,
But
but it
Bot's
looks
heading
like
back, so they get free roam of bottom lane.
that's true, and it is much needed of a recall for bot lane because Miggy is currently being out CS by Caitlyn 7. So that's over a full wave. At the same time, though, Aurelia is doing fairly well against that Diana. That Jarvan gank made all the difference. Diana is still yet to hit level 6. Although, because of that lane swap, I do think that Aurelia is at a slight disadvantage due to having
Extreme ability,
the
passive, and the ability of Diana to pretty much get a free ultimate every time she hits that Q.
Well, I'm also talking about the fact that Aurelia is sort of armor.
And that is true. That is a very good thing. That is a very good thing.
And it looks like Lee Sin is coming to bot lane for a 4-man gank on bot.
Here it comes.
With the announced.
Well,
Oh my god.
Blitzcrank, I don't believe you're making it out of here, buddy.
Looks like there's going to be a double kill on bot lane.
Go on bot.
Absolutely. Double kill by Hectix. This could be a game changer.
Ari was heading down, but she's decided against that one.
She was a little too late. Now, they could be able to contest Dragon. It looks
With
like that.
just Ari, they're not going to be able to contest Dragon. That's too many people, even for Ari's mobility.
Looks like the blue team.
Ari's going to go for it.
Oh,
Apparently, she's going to try and poke him as much as she can. I don't think it's going to be enough
It's
to
not
do
gonna-
honestly anything. And she's got to watch for that stun. Oh!
and Ari.
She's probably going to make it out of that one.
Ari does have her ultimate up. We can see the ultimates at the on the right hand, left hand portraits.
But Lee Sin is in bad shape. Ari has more health, so she returns to the lane, and no one's there to back him up. It could go to Ari.
Now, however, we also need to keep in mind, though, the CS count of these games.
It's true.
While Frozen is, in fact, losing his lane, he does have 2 more assists, and considering, now he's down by 3 kills, but he is up by over 23 CS. It looks like there was a Jarvan gank, but Diana flashed out of it. So that's alright, and Trundle is going to be taking the blue buff. And it looks like Purple Team is content to simply stay in their lanes and keep the towers up for as long as possible and delay the
into the
secondary
laning phase.
Absolutely, I think that's smart. They need as much time to farm up as they possibly can, and it seems in this situation, Jarvan has a lot more free reign of the map than Trundle does.
I'm honestly very impressed right now with the abilities of this Ari. Like, she's getting in there, she's getting out, she's dealing the damage she needs to do.
She's playing like a quick fox.
So I have to stop talking every so often. I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat.
Oh, it looks like Frozen is going in for an all-in for Ari. And the shutdown.
Oh.
Yes, did you see that?
No, I sadly didn't. So I was looking at
You'll be able to
people
see it right there. Shutdown.
How did I miss it on both screens? Best caster in A.
Because you're good, bro. Because you're good. Alright, so let's see what the items that people are buying. Looks like
Sim's making the correct choice, trying to push the lane out with the cannon wave.
He's going for lifesteal to keep up with Ari's sustained harass.
Hold on, I have to see this Lee Sin's build.
Looks like Lee Sin is probably going to go for a...
I wonder if he's going for the Thirster with that, or if he's just, for hilarity's sake, going to go for the Hydra.
He might actually be going for Blade of the Ruin King.
That is possible.
Blade of the Ruin King plus Warmogs and Lee Sin is nothing to laugh
I-
at, especially with the attack speed bonuses on the
That is
passive.
true. Ooh.
And the first
Lee
turn of
Sin
the
has
game
taken
is
the tower.
down. The score stands at 3-4 with the purple team in the lead of kills, but behind 2,000 gold.
And 1 tower.
And 1 tower.
Why are there 2 lane? Why are there 2 wards that lane? Oh. See, now we got to the point where Aurelia is not going to easily damage Diana.
Diana has gotten a little tanky enough that she can survive.
Oh, here comes the gank top. I'm swapping up there. I know you guys said not to use the camera, but here it comes.
It looks like it's going to be a 3v2.
Don't use the keys. It's bad. Oh,
Bad.
they're chasing down.
Well,
Yeah, listen, they'll get it. It'll readjust. Just relax a second. You gotta relax, my friend. You gotta relax.
Okay. Looks like Lee Sin was going up for a gank, but was counter ganked. And so he's going to return back to lane.
Ari's coming back, and Diana
Diana's
calling a ward. And down bot. Oh, Blitzcrank.
done, but Blitzcrank follows up with his own silence.
Oh.
I
I think this could be a dead Blitzcrank.
that's definitely a dead Blitzcrank.
I don't think MF needs to stay there. MF's bailing out.
I think what would have been better would be for MF
Oh,
to
here comes the stun from Ryan. And there comes
the response. I think in the bot lane situation, it would have been better for MF to have focused on the Tark instead of backing up into that stun for the Yordle trap. And they had a ward in the bush.
It's debatable.
They did see it coming.
It is debatable. It is very debatable,
debatable.
and it's a judgment call at the time. Oh, Lee Sin come from behind the tower.
Oh wow!
Oh, that
And
was
now-
a fabulous kick, and that is a dead MF.
And we are now seeing why Frozen is a diamond player. But it looks like Ari comes in to clean up bot lane to make an even trade. But she takes Tarek instead of the Caitlyn. And so Caitlyn still retains her.
Oh, Jarvan.
This is going to be very interesting. Trundle
Trundle
is
is not going to get him. I don't think.
uncontestable within the jungle, I would say.
Oh, Lee Sin with the Q.
But Lee Sin does not have his ultimate
They're diving.
yet. They are indeed
Yeah.
diving.
Oh, and he trapped him in the tower. I don't think it's going to be enough because he
No,
he
it will
wasn't
not be
flashed
enough.
out, so it would
Absolutely
not.
not. Yes. Now Caitlyn has no mana. She has maybe enough for one more Piltover Peacemaker. Nope, she used it on the Yordle trap,
Which
very
actually
well,
worked incredibly
very well placed. And Shuriken is in trouble a little bit. If
But Diana has no mana.
that is true, but there's also
And Aurelia has no mana, so they're kind of just leaving. They're
it looks
done
like
here.
both top lanes will be
Counter
recountering.
jungling by Lee Sin and Caitlyn.
Absolutely. Looks
And
like
red buff. Oh, that could have
barely
been
barely
very
missed
bad for
Trundle.
Hector.
That would have been
That was incredibly lucky.
absolutely.
Oh, Trundle's coming into the mid.
But as they say in this game, it's no luck, it's all skill. Unless you die.
No one says that. No one says that.
I say. What did you say?
What? Nothing. Bot lane is taking massive punishment on that tower.
It looks like Miggy is actually
But here
retreating
comes
from the
Lee
tower.
Sin.
Yes, I think if they stayed to take the tower, they could have gotten out. But it looks like
They're going to be
something's going
They're
to
going to be
happen.
just fine, I do believe.
Yep.
Burnt the flesh, and he's got the overdrive. He's getting out of there.
Oh.
Lee Sin or not. Oh, maybe not. Oh. No.
They're
Oh.
not getting out. They stayed
Here
alone.
comes Ari. She's going to come in and try and get the cleanup on Lee Sin. Lee Sin's making out there, but she's going to get Tarek.
With the kill, so Tarek once again falls, but Hectic still stays on top lane with a wonderful, what is it, net grab? Is that still?
90 caliber now.
90 caliber net, thank you very much.
Lee Sin in the jungle trying to regen some of his health. Get out of there.
Absolutely. And that was a wonderful response from Purple, and the dragon is back up, folks, so we can see definitely some contesting with bot lane and mid lane anytime soon for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're at the 15-minute mark. Baron Nashor has just spawned.
That is absolutely right.
Ooh, down with the hit. Oh, Aurelia coming in to try and
Aurelia
punch that
said-
damage, but did nothing because of the shield.
Absolutely, that shield is very strong.
See, I think Aurelia's in a bit of trouble with that shield, and now the aspect that there is no real 80 damage up there to face her. But here comes Jarvan coming in trying to gank her. And that's
Well, there's Trundle is also top lane as well. So if we click on that, looks
Yeah,
like
Trundle.
MF saw the Trundle and Jarvan
Oh.
might be going in, but where is Aurelia?
Aurelia's
Aurelia's
coming in
going in.
home. I
Yes,
don't know if it's gonna be
there's
enough.
gonna be a stun. They're gonna go in.
Oh, she got the lunar rush into it. Jarvan is down.
Blood Restoration is down. They're going to be attacking the Diana right now.
Aurelia's
With three
good for the
auto
Diana.
attacks from
Get it.
Misfortune. And the
Here
Ari
comes
comes
Ari to
in.
clean up. Once again, we've seen the cleaning potential of Ari.
This Ari is
They're
amazing.
gonna
And
get
she's
it.
going to... Oh, no. And
Maybe.
with a well-timed shield, Diana survives. However,
Oh, here comes Lee Sin and Keaton.
although...
I don't think it's honestly going to work for him now, because Lee Sin came in with very
a little
little
too...
help.
Oh, Aurelia just...
She might clean it up. She might clean
She
it up.
will
She
definitely
cleaned up
clean it
one.
up.
What about the Ari? Good
Well,
double
if
kill.
Ari... Oh, wow.
Oh!
That was beautifully well played. Although if Caitlyn used her ultimate that time, I don't know if Ari would have been able to survive.
And that's why he made the choice not to.
Absolutely. If Aurelia stayed in lane, though, that would have been a totally different outcome.
That's true.
And it looks like Frozen's going to push lane a little harder. And
Yeah,
see,
push that tower
as I
back
was
up.
saying, Lee Sin is definitely going for that Blade of the Ruin King. Attack speed, lifesteal, and percent true damage on, or not percent true damage, it's percent HP on hit.
Comes Aurelia back in the lane. And
It
Lee Sin's
synergizes
getting
so
out of there.
well. It synergizes amazingly well with Lee Sin's entire kit.
So far, blue team is up 2k gold. Well, about 1.5.
Yeah,
One and a half.
the gold gap is being decreased, and Aurelia does have that double buff on top lane.
That's going to be quite dangerous.
It's a lot more advantageous to her than the red buff goes to Diana. Especially since both sides have
Aurelia's
powerful gap
walking away from
closers.
that trade the victory.
Yes, I think eventually Diana will run out of mana and will be forced to either spend her skills to push the lane or to recall and give up the tower. But it
Comes
looks like
Jarvan.
while top lane is trying to contest,
Bailing out.
Jarvan's trying to contest top lane maybe, while at the same time
Vision in the
blue
bush.
team
Here comes the Blitzcrank.
Blue team is
this will
attempting to,
We got him with the stun.
and it looks
This
like
might be it.
Misfortune saw
This
it a little
is
late.
it for Blitzcrank. Misfortune
Yes.
just missing the block.
Ryan Roberts with a little delay on that reaction time. And it looks like they're going to be taking
Unleashing the
the
dragon.
second dragon of the game. It looks like it's going to be once again uncontested. So now that gold gap, which was previously being closed, has now widened to about
1K.
2.8.
No, 3K. I apologize. I
3K.
can't math.
It's okay, that's why you're what, a genetic psychology major?
Yeah. It's sad and true. Anyhow, just kidding. Awesome. And I have no Cubers at all. Here comes Jarvan with the spear, and I don't think they're going to
Looks
get
up for
anything
the
out
stun.
of that.
And Trundle coming bot lane to back up the Caitlyn.
Trundle's swinging around the jungle. Lee Sin going in behind him. We might see a 4-man on bot.
What I would like to see is a duel between the Ahri and the Caitlyn right now. I think, though, if it had to come to right now the situation, I think the Ahri would be able to probably burst Caitlyn down to almost from 100 to 0.
I'd have to agree with you. Oh, here comes...
Blitzcrank walks right into that. Right into that. But perfect flash out. I don't think it's going to matter.
Trundle has destroyed him, and down is going Jarvan.
Yeah, and Brian just walks away.
And down goes Purple Tower.
Brian just walks away. And they take
2 towers to 1.
Tower. But I think Purple Team was allowed to give that one up because they had already taken the bot lane tower.
It's fair, but honestly, it'd probably be better just to keep the minions at bay.
Absolutely, but that 150 gold per team member puts the blue team ahead by quite a substantial amount.
And let's be honest here, this is a game based on gold. You gotta have that gold advantage.
You need at some point though, gold advantage ceases to matter, but
we're not at that point yet.
We're not at that point yet. It is not even a 20-minute mark, and it is 12 to 8. So there are certainly a lot of action happening right now, and we can expect a lot more as this game progresses with items, builds, and such. Although one thing I will have to say that is in detriment to the blue team is that because they have pushed so many towers, in order for them to farm safely, assuming purple team doesn't push, they have to walk into enemy territory. They have to cross the river, and they have to open themselves to those powerful jungle ganks that Jarvan can pull off so well.
That is true. That is very true. But honestly, that... My apologies. While being completely true, purple team has... Or, I'm sorry, you're talking about blue team.
Yes.
Man, I'm a little out of it tonight. I apologize to everyone. Honestly, depending on how they go into there, that might be more of an advantage for them than anything else, just because of how much damage we've seen some of them dish out.
Absolutely.
Oh, they're trying to push the tower down top.
Looks like so. It looks
Blue's trying to get some
Ahri is trying to sit back and wait, even though there's no competition in the lane right now. Although Hectix will be showing up momentarily. And there is a purple ward, but the top lane is not warded, so nobody knows that Ahri is in top lane.
Ahri's about to burst.
Oh, Ahri's about to kill Hectix, and Hectix opens up with the... But it's not going to matter. Hectix goes down for the shutdown.
Came in to try and get her, but I don't think it's going to work.
Blocked by the Jarvan ultimate, and Aurelia comes down to finish it up. It's slow, kills to get the kill, and they're going to...
Diana's falling back.
It looks like Jarvan is going to follow their team on top lane as they push this tower. And Diana will most likely be forced to fall back. I don't think she can defend a tower against those three, although all three of their ultimates are down.
I don't think it's going to matter. There's still enough damage there. Unless she can clear all
She could insta-burst Ahri.
But is that honestly going to be worth it? Because if she bursts Ahri,
she does get the shutdown. She will get the shutdown bonus. But it looks like Frozen is currently very
trying to push the tower.
He is indeed trying to push the tower.
Frozen's trying to take down the MF. And this might actually happen.
Yeah, it will definitely happen. He goes in for that kill.
That was a deep kill.
But he is most likely
trapped right now.
He's not getting out.
Juke like crazy.
He does have that ward. He can push himself as far. He's going to go for the suicide. And it looks like Ahri misses. Ahri misses that.
For the Blitzcrank kill.
But Blitzcrank saves her life with his ultimate. It's really interesting though when you have two champions so close together, you might fire a skill shot that, even though your aiming reticle says that it'll connect, it often goes right through the champion. True. Maybe that's just me being bad at this game.
It might be.
It might be. At least that's happened when I play Cho'Gath.
It could also be, honestly, look at this, could be a bug. That's why a lot of times you'll see invisible vines from your gun.
Or invisible cleavers.
And the cleavers, yeah.
From Mundo.
Oh, here comes Ahri. She's chasing down the target.
It looks
She's bursting him, but Caitlyn has forced her off.
And although it looks like Ahri did not use her Deathfire Grasp that time, but most likely because her ultimate is down and is on cooldown for probably another 60 seconds. And it looks like Aurelia built a stinger. I'm not sure why. Personally, if it were up to me, I would have built Merc Treads and tried to go for that Sheen. But at the same time, attack speed and cooldown reduction are very important to Irelia.
Blue team's heading in for the middle tower, and
Trundle
Ari is
goes-
completely cut off.
Although Ari does have... Oh, she doesn't even have Flash open, and she does not have her ult. She cannot
Unless
take
NF
this
comes
one.
in to force him off.
She
He's
cannot
going
ult.
nowhere, and
She
here
is
comes the Caitlyn. It is
Shut
over.
down.
Continuing
It looks
to
like
go
Seam
back.
Jenkins and Miss Fortune
Here comes-
are both caught out of position
It's not
for
going
their
to
team
end
in
well.
the jungle.
Maybe hit the... Oh,
Looks like Miggy's
and
going
the
to
ultimate.
sacrifice Seam Jenkins in order to save his own life. And honestly, at this point,
And Seam did the right thing. He just stopped there to let them all attack. He wasn't
Yeah.
escaping, but it stopped them from going after his AD carry.
now another interesting point to notice though, Seam Jenkins had died so many times that he was not worth gold. He was worth very little gold because he was 0 and 5 at the time. But because he was able to kill Frozen as they sent him in their base,
He was worth the gold.
that one kill restored his kill value.
Yeah, it's true, but here's the thing. Often, I don't know how many people are honestly thinking about that versus he's going to die anyways, and he can push them off of misfortune, which it's honestly,
The better
you should
choice.
try not to die as a support.
Oh, it looks like Irelia is in
the
the...
gank. Three-man gank up
Oh
top.
wow, I'm not sure if Irelia...
Irelia is going down. There's no way. But here comes Jarvan.
Jarvan.
He's going to catch him under the tower
focusing.
hill. And Diana's out of there. This might end poorly for Jarvan unless we can get him stuck. Jarvan, you're going down.
It looks like this is definitely a turning point in the game. Blue team started off behind, and although Ari could come in,
He's going to try and come in for the cleanup. Or he's going to get the cleanup on the...
There's going to be a double kill. It's like,
And
yes, double kill.
Trundle's getting out of there.
Trundle is GTFOing.
With that incredibly added move speed from his AoE, it's pretty easy for him to escape.
Absolutely.
Get out of here.
Absolutely. I would say right now, Ari and Hectix are definitely the MVPs of their team right now. Surprisingly outperforming the aligned favorite of this game, which was Frozen. Everyone would expect, because he is Diamond 1, that he would be carrying the entire game for the team, and this is proven not to be the case.
Ooh. This might be it for Ari, though. This might be the shutdown unless she can ult over that wall. This is...
She does not have her ultimate up, and she does not have her flash up, folks, and that is why she died. She overextended a little bit. She was alone. It was past the laning phase. She forgot that fact.
Let's take a look.
Looks like Jarvan has revealed himself to the team. He really can't do too much right now. He is completely out of position, and Miss Fortune being
He's coming in behind him.
0-4, and she is with only 126 CS to Caitlyn's 9 kills and 175 CS, 5 minute 26. She is very, very far behind in both gold, items, and experience. So I think even at this point, if a 5v5 were to be forced, even though the purple team probably has a better team comp, they are at a severe disadvantage, especially with the jungle.
Continue to get...
They're just getting
Purple
caught
continues to get caught out of position.
time and time
This
again.
might be it for Aurelia. It's full in
Yeah.
the shatter, and it is over.
Yes, it is now 20-13 with almost a 10,000 gold lead. Frozen is not afraid to take those turret hits as he goes in, protects his team, and goes in to finish out the tower.
Oh, the Tara continues to tank those turret shots, and not entirely... There he goes.
Yes, I
That's
don't-
okay, Tara.
Not sure if
We've
that
all
was
done that. It's okay.
according to plan or if that's just because the grad is inevitable. I would definitely say that
Our fight with Trink is taking a massive pounding.
I would definitely
Got
agree
the block.
with MP52 in the comment section that the purple team, one of their downfalls was that they did not contest Dragon. While Ari did a wonderful job of controlling and helping out her lanes in the early game, one thing they neglected as a team was to maintain a ward on that dragon throughout the game, and they let the blue team walk in.
Oh,
And take
Blitzcrank
objectives.
just missed the grab.
Just barely missed. That could have definitely been a game changer right there.
There is no inhibitor on top. We are down to the last tower in mid lane, and we have all towers purple on bot lane. So, question now seems to be,
can the purple team turn this around?
Honestly, in the blue throws at this point, I'm not entirely sure. It's a possibility.
Yeah,
It
there
is-
goes
honestly,
big.
it's a high possibility, but I'm leaning towards blue for this one.
Absolutely, I think so as well.
The
And,
second inhibitor is just about to go down.
and Seam Jenkins blew his exhaust on Lee Sin for no real reason.
Turn the game sounds down.
I'm not sure how to turn the game sounds down.
Sound
Well,
master volume down.
we'll turn it down to about 75%.
Is that better?
Is that preferable to everybody?
Oh! Ari comes in and is just annihilating Caitlyn.
Alright, cleaning
With a
up
full
pushes.
burst.
But at this point, the question needs to be asked, is it even worth it?
Every
Purple
kill's
team,
worth it. But here comes
every kill
Diana
is worth it, but...
behind scene. And she hit him with the attack, and here comes the
Oh,
ball
Sim
in full. He is
a
not
nice
getting
flash.
out of there.
He is not escaping that one.
And Trundle's trying to come in behind Dorelia.
Absolutely.
But, or Ari, I apologize, I can't see. Might have been. No, it was both of them. I
Yes.
apologize. I'm bad.
So all it seems to look like is blue team has, now that their support is down, they have a perfect opportunity to take a free Baron. There are no wards on either team's part in this area. But it looks like they're trying to do a final push onto the bot lane to take that last turret before contesting the inhibitors.
That's too fair.
Well, they contest the inhibitor turret.
Well, honestly, I don't see them going for the Baron. I really see them going for the finish.
Yeah, I don't even think they need Baron at this point. Although, if they get cocky and engage without Hectix or without Diana, they could end up throwing a very critical part of the game. It looks like Brad is going to get caught out of position.
Caught, but he is going to make it out.
Oh, and Frozen gets
there
that
goes
is.
the Frozen, but he can jump out onto Trundle. That was an excellent move by Trundle rushing in.
Yep, and he
And
gets
Frozen's jumping back in. He's a maniac. And Frozen is down.
Frozen jumps back in.
But here comes the kill on Ari.
Ari will not die. Ari
escaped, and there comes the attacks. And he might get Blitzcrank.
he will probably end up getting
He
Blitzcrank.
got Blitzcrank. He
Yes.
honestly also might get Jarvan, depending on how it
Yes.
goes, but he's bailing out. He doesn't want to take that tower damage.
It looks like Misfortune is trying her best to farm the lane, but at this point, both the AD and AP carries are in mid lane, and they push her aside.
Honestly, I think the only thing right now that's going to help the purple team is if they can get one just miraculous team fight. Like, they are going to have to pull together, and they are going to have to destroy Caitlyn and Ari.
They don't need to win just one team fight, they need to win two.
I know they need to win multiple, but right now, to even turn this back around from where we are.
But that is, Cyclops makes Luxer makes a very good point that Brad, the arguably newest player in the UC League of Legends group, level 16, essentially hasn't even got his feet wet in the game. He has less deaths than Frozen.
But there's also been quite a few ganks bot. There was a 4-man gang. Trundle.
That's very true. They seem to have
it's a hard
babysat
thing
their new
to
player
do.
very
and
well.
that's probably a smart idea. That honestly probably is a smart idea. Especially with someone like Hectix. I played against Hectix as an ADC, and he's nasty.
He is wonderful.
He's good. I mean that in a good way. But if you can help him get really fed, he's gonna clean up. I've seen it happen. Oh, there goes the Blitzcrank grab.
Now,
Well, I don't know if it's going to...
Now, speaking of supports, we've seen this in multiple team fights and plays. One thing that I've noticed on Blitzcrank's part is his tendency to pull the tanks. He has pulled both Lee Sin as well as Trundle and Tark in most of the team fights. When his targets
And
should
down
be...
goes Ari.
Absolutely.
Down goes Blitzcrank.
It looks like they are going to end this game right here, right now.
We're going to give it a try.
Diana
There goes
has...
the final inhibitor turret. Diana's taking some tower shots, but
she has that
out.
guardian
There goes the
angel.
final inhibitor. Top inhibitor is respawned, and they are
But-
looking to finish. They're not even looking to take it down.
It is
They're
too little
hoping for
too
the
late for the
minions.
purple team, although they did get their act together. I will say that in this game, Ari was definitely a force to be reckoned with, and in the next games we will arguably see another
This
ban.
actually might not be.
No, it is GG.
Sorry, I was looking at the wrong team. My apologies. I was not focusing enough. And that is GG.
Absolutely. Match 1 of the first round of the tournament. Game team 1 versus team 4. The first victory of the tournament and of the night goes to the blue team, which I do think were the crowd favorites for that game. But nevertheless, that was very good, very well played. I thought that was very well done.
Yeah, I think it was a wonderful game. I think it was